This week, Lawrence hangs out in Neo Tokyo while we watch the first episode of Darker Than Black. Welcome to One Shot Reviews. Hey, what's up? What's up? I love how that background is cutting off the top of your head, but everything else is fine.
I know, right? I wonder if I keep going like this.
Oh, now he's gone. Oh, he's back. Up. Get rid of your eye real quick. Jesus. Well, what's up, guys? We are here, episode 4, season 4. Mickey's licking his dick again. He loves doing that shit. I don't know why he does that, dog. I really don't.
And Marilyn Manson over here.
Yeah, except Mickey got to keep all of his ribs. Not his balls, though. We took those.
Yeah, man.
How you doing, man? How have you been this week?
I've been pretty good.
Word.
I finished Squid Game yesterday.
Oh man, are we gonna talk about Squid Games? Because I have.
We don't.
We'll talk about it off air. We'll talk about it off air. I'm gonna get heated if we start talking about it. I have strong opinions about that show.
Oh, I know you do. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I feel like you don't like anything that.
No, I can.
I'm starting to feel that way.
No, I can explain it, but I'll do it off air because I don't want to spoil anything for the people that haven't seen it yet. So we'll go off air. At first I thought I was being super salty, so I watched the whole show, and then I was like, oh, I know why I'm actually pissed off about this, and it'll make sense once I tell you. But I was like, I figured it out. But
okay.
It's not. I'm not salty just because Netflix went and was like, it's the best show ever. I promise. It's not why.
It's the most popular show ever. That's a fact. In the
Actually,
world, across every country.
Believe it or not, can't be proven. You know why? Because Netflix doesn't release that shit to the public. We just have to accept what they say. If you go and try and look up numbers, Netflix doesn't release their stuff. They just tell you. So they could be, for all we know, they could have just said that, and we could be like, "Oh, I know it is a super popular, and probably everyone on the planet's already seen it by now." But
it's the #1 show in every country on Netflix. I kind of just think.
Did Netflix release that? Did they say that?
Yes, they did.
What am I looking at? Netflix top TV shows. Because I remember, who the fuck was it? There was
Korea is even suing them now.
Why?
Because so many people in Korea are watching it that their broadband network is being overflooded, and they
really
should reasonably reimburse them for the amount of broadband, like
for all that crap.
Everyone streaming, and I find that absolutely wild. But
I also find that wild.
Do what it do.
According to Rotten Tomatoes, Squid Game is only number 10. So take that.
I don't believe that.
No one. Well, I'm looking at
Tomatoes. Nah.
No, yeah. That's why I said according to Rotten Tomatoes, because number 1 is apparently a show called Feel Good, and then number 2 is The Babysitters Club. So here we are. I mean, Blood of Zeus is number 9 above Squid Game, and Blood of Zeus was great. It's not the number 9 best show on Netflix, I'll tell you that.
I know. I think I know a show that's the one. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's the anime one. Yeah, fucking Rotten Tomatoes. God damn it. No, I forget who it was, but it was some company. I remember was like trying to get the numbers from. Or no, they had like the most, like the top rate. I forget what year it was, but it was like top rated shows of this year. But then every single category, like none of it was Netflix, and they had to put a disclaimer being like, Netflix doesn't release their shit, so we have no fucking idea. So we couldn't put it in the list. And I was like, what? Why wouldn't they release that info? But Netflix is apparently like super secretive with their numbers and stuff. So it's kind of like, it's like, we gotta ask. Yeah.
They took out the percentages years ago. You remember that?
Yeah.
The rating percentages.
Yeah.
And then after a point, they were like, oh, people aren't watching stuff because it has a low rating.
Right.
Whip that up. And I mean, I can't blame them for that. From a business perspective, that makes sense to me. So I understand.
Like I know Squid Game is just without, I don't need to see numbers. I know it's one of the top rated shows on
Yeah,
Netflix. I
yeah,
don't need to
that's
see it.
basically what I was getting at. Like
But if you look at like the top 10, like all the time for Netflix, I look at it and I'm like, half this shit is because they're just trying to get us to watch it, and they're definitely lying. It's definitely not. The Titanic, I'm sorry, it's not number 8 in America today. Not that many people is watching Titanic right now. I'll tell you that right now. The Duff that came out in like fucking 2015, this movie, that's not top 10 right now. I'll tell you that right now. What the fuck, Netflix? Coco Melon, that's not top 10. What the fuck? I feel like some of these though. Squid Game number 1, that makes sense. Dave Chappelle number 4, I'll believe it.
Oh, I have to watch that.
Coco Melon number 9, eat my ass. You're just trying to get us to watch this shit. But yes, we'll talk off air about it. Watch Kingdom. It's a better Korean show and it's on Netflix. Everyone, watch it. It's better, I promise. It has 2 seasons, so there you go. Phil's Edge and a movie. Have fun.
I actually been thinking about making a season 2,
which I hate. This show should have just been 1 season. Season 2 is going to be terrible. Tell me season 2 is going to be great. It's not. That they should have ended it.
Yo, I think that I actually really liked the ending, bro.
I hated the ending.
I thought it was good. I thought it was good.
We'll talk off air. I hated the ending.
I'm like, I actually kind of liked it.
I hate it because of the episode beforehand and what happens to one of the characters, which was really fucking stupid, and I hate that they did it, and it ruined it. Fucking ruined it. I think you know what I'm talking about, but
I wasn't expecting certain stuff in that show.
What
I wasn't expecting certain stuff to happen in that show, and it happened, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, all right.
It was just really hard for me to like the main character because they obviously were going with we're doing the other choice to try and not be different, but to like give you something different. But it still always led to obviously the same conclusion, which means that the main dude was doing the things that you normally wouldn't expect him to do in this type of show, which made me fucking hate the guy because he was just a cunt the whole time through the show. But then like he would have those redeeming moments and I felt like I wouldn't care because I was like, you just spent an hour being an asshole and now you're being a really good guy and like saving the day. And I'm like, come on, pick one or the other. Make him the asshole or make him the saver. Don't do the whole back and forth thing. I didn't like that. I hated it. I didn't like it.
Okay, we're gonna all right.
We'll talk afterwards. We'll talk afterwards. We'll talk.
I'm gonna have to know exactly what you're talking about.
We'll talk later.
We'll talk about it. Speaking of Korean dramas and squids and playing games, get right into that info. Wait. Did you watch anything? Have you watched anything?
I've been watching Isekai Cheat Magician because every time I finish a show, I go, I should watch this, and it's been 2 years, and now I'm finally fucking watching it.
That's exactly what this show is for.
It came out in 2019 at the beginning of like the Isekai like popularity. So in 2019, it was probably a banger. Now that every fucking anime on the planet right now is an Isekai, it kind of sucks. It's kind of just it's not that it sucks, it's just bland compared to all the other cool shit going around. But 2 years ago when it came out, it was probably dope. I still like it though. I'm gonna finish it. That's pretty good. Dude, fuck Amazon though. Have you heard of their new game, New World? I can't stop playing it, Lawrence. It's like fucking crack. I can't stop.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay, because I've been seeing people talking about. I saw stuff, and I'm like, what is going on? So I'm like,
dude, it's New World to me is what Destiny is to you. I cannot stop playing it, and I will play it until New World 2 comes out, and then I'll jump ship to that. It's fucking, it's because it's all player driven. There's no like, I can't walk into a town and find an NPC and buy shit. Like I have to go to the auction house to buy stuff. And then like the cities are run by people, not by NPCs. And there's like 3 factions and you join a faction and then the factions fight like giant like 50v50 PvP battles to take control of a zone, and then in those zones, the top, they call their guilds essentially, the top guilds take over the cities, and then they have to build the city up from nothing. So you like doing your dailies actually makes the city become better. So it's like, oh, this city has a yeah, and and then rival factions can declare war on your territory, and you'll
console or PC.
I know PC for sure. Let me double check and see if it's got new world. New world game. I don't want to go to.
And it's the fighting. Is this like a first person shooter, third person? Like
it's fantasy and it's like third person. It's only for computer.
Okay, so like
it's so good though.
So is it? It's a third person shooter. Like you said, the 50 versus 50 shit. Like you shooting people like
the only gun you have is a musket. It takes place in the 1600s. So it takes place in an alternate world where instead of like everyone going to like the new world being America, it's like an island where magic is. So you have, and you don't pick a class. Everything's tied to the weapons you use. So you get a rapier, a hatchet, sword and shield, bow, musket. You get ice gauntlets, a fire staff, a healing staff, like a two-handed. It's pretty dope. So and you can just change between the weapons, and you can have two weapons like equipped, like a dual slot thing. So I could be like, dude, and it's like in the middle of the fight, I could like shoot you with a gun, and then if you charge me, I could quickly switch over to my rapier and just like, and it's like a flawless like switch. It's so good, dude. The game's so dope, and it's got the grind of like all the crafting, and then all the, like I said, when you build the city up. Yeah, and you get the better crafting shit. So if you're in like a level 1 city, you can't make shit because your crafting tables will suck. But if you have a level 5 city, you can get like you can craft the best shit. Dude, you can get houses, dog. You can have up to 3 houses per city. And each house has extra storage. And you get fucking boons for being in these houses, dog. I can't stop playing, Lawrence.
That sounds kind of fire. Like,
it's just so dope where it's like Amazon was like, how do we make a game that's just Amazon, but make everyone on the planet want to play it? And someone was like, add swords. And they're like, we've done it. We've fucking, woo, we just made money, people. It's literally just Amazon the game because everything's player driven. If you want something, you got to buy it from another person. You can't go up to an NPC. You got to go acquire it yourself or buy it from someone. Oh, it's so good. I can't stop playing, dog.
Okay.
It's so good.
Yeah. Okay. You can play with your friends.
Yeah, me and Abby have been playing together. We made a guild and we're fucking around in that. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds kind of interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
watch a trailer for it. Watch a trailer for it later, and you'll be like, "Damn."
Yeah, that's kind of how I tell if I'm gonna end up playing something. I gotta see it, and I can tell by seeing it. Like, oh, nah, it looks fire. Like, oh
yeah. Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Speaking of,
what up?
The new A24 movie, that Lamb horror movie, comes out tomorrow.
You want to go see it tomorrow? I called out of work.
You called out of work?
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Okay.
I do want to see it.
I will. But
I'm very low on bread, so that's why I'm like, all right. That's why I said I'm about to start Ubering. So I'm like,
I feel it.
I gotta be like right now. I have to like.
I feel you, dog.
Shit. So that's why. But
I'll wait to see it with you. So whenever you get that bread, let me know. We'll go.
100% do want to see it because you know me. Yeah. I love A24 because they did The Witch.
Good.
They do all the new
good shit.
Exactly, like the new good scary movies they do. So I'm like, all right, I want to see this because it's a folklore scary movie. They like, it's like the weird like Midsommar type thing, like where weird shit happens and you're like, oh, what the fuck is going on type shit.
So good.
So that all right, cool. I'll let you know about that because yeah, I definitely do want to go see that shit.
You see that, everyone? Lawrence and I just set up a date. Hell yeah, can't wait. But speaking of dates, let's get on to Darker Than Black. Hell yeah. I don't know what dates have to do with it. But Darker Than Black.
You watch the first episode, that's what you think they're about to do in the second episode. Might as well.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Darker Than Black is a Japanese anime television series created and directed by Tensai Okumura and animated by Studio Bones. 25 episodes aired from April to September 2007, with Howling by Abingdon Boys School being used as the opening theme for the first 14 episodes. This series is set in a world where a spatial anomaly identified as Heaven's Gate. Fun fact, I just listened to 4 episodes on the Heaven's Gate cult, so what timing? Appeared in South America and was followed by Hell's Gate in Tokyo, altering the sky and wreaking havoc on the landscape. People with special abilities labeled Contractors emerged shortly afterward. The series follows Agent Hiei and comrades at the Syndicate organization, operating in a post-apocalyptic, I can speak, Tokyo to uncover the mysteries of Hell's Gate. Critical response to Darker Than Black was generally positive for its handling of Hiei and the other contractors who fight each other though there was oh god, I can't fucking talk today, dog. I'm everywhere. And the other contractors who fight each other though there was what the hell? I don't know, dude.
Pressure, maybe exposure.
I don't know. Although there was confusion in regards to the setting and ending. I don't know what the hell the expressor is supposed to be. I can't speak. The series Japanese and English voice acting was praised, although fandom posts suggested that deliveries were better executed in later episodes, while DVD Talk suggested that the English dub for better immersion into the narrative. An Anime News Network reviewer, Theron Martin, wrote that although the setting was unclear, its narrative and cast were appealing. Hiei is a popular character in Japan, finishing 7th in the Best Male Character category of Animag's 2010 Anime Grand Prix. I didn't feel like listing the 8 billion fucking awards this show got, but Hiei actually really is a very popular male character. He's won like 10 billion fucking, like, top 10 of like 10 billion different lists of like most popular male characters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I'll just dive right in. I thought the concept of contracts was pretty fire. When you figure when he's like in the first 5 minutes, high speed chase or whatever,
right?
One dude attacks another contractor and he's like, yo, that part was fire. This man started. It's in the first 5 minutes. This man started snapping his fingers. I was like, oh, I couldn't watch. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, oh, bro. I'm not watching that, bro.
It was the dude who could fly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all like, oh god, he is. Yeah. And then he lands and immediately has to like crack all of his fingers.
I was like, yo, what's going on? And the dude, and then all of a sudden you hear a voice that goes, oh, that's the contract of your ability. Yeah. I was like, oh, that's fire. I was like, okay. Now I get it. All right, now contractors. All right, I get it now.
there's a price to use your powers, and it's different with every single person. Like, because there's another guy later on. Remember how he's just like, I don't know why I do this, but I have to do it, and I can't stop until it's done. And he's putting all the rocks on the table.
Oh,
and he's just laying out.
Yeah, he says it.
He's like, I don't want to do it. I don't know why I have to do it, but I can't do anything else until I finish it. And he literally puts the last one down and then flips the table. And he's like, fuck yeah.
Smacks them all off the table. I was like,
he puts the last one down and he's like, fuck this shit.
I was like, oh, so the price of your contract is OCD. Like,
yeah. It's different.
That's literally what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. I'm like, oh, he has OCD. But I thought that was pretty dope. Like that's the twist of, having powers. I don't know why this took me so long to think about it, because I actually thought this reminded me of something else. But now that I'm thinking about it, the whole contract thing reminds me of My Hero. My Hero doesn't necessarily have contracts, but people having individual powers.
Right.
That I was like, oh, okay.
It's like a physical representation of like having a toll taken on your body. Of like, you know how in like all fighting shows, it's like the price you pay for your powers is like fucking like Deku, his hands always get broken whenever yeah. It's like they took it a step further. It's like, this is the price you have to pay to use your shit. You have to lay rocks out on the table like an asshole for 10 minutes, and this other dude has to snap all of his fingers. Yeah.
I was like, that's pretty dope. I thought that system was pretty dope.
Yeah.
The episode, the concept is cool. So the whole wall thing.
Oh yeah, how they have the wall, and it's like, I don't even remember what the skyline used to look like. The wall's been up there for so long.
You know, everyone's like, yeah, no one knows that, no one knows. That's one thing that I was like, okay, so this is what the show is going to be about. It's going to something obviously happen.
I'm not going to lie. That whole like the Heaven's Gate, Hell's Gate, the wall, the stars is the most confusing fucking plot line I think I've ever seen in an anime.
Because did they say the stars were fake?
So the guy who made the thing doesn't really truly explain it by the end of the series, because it's got 25 episodes and then like a 4-episode like in between seasons 1 and 2 to show you what the two main people were doing, and then like a 12-episode season 2, and through all of this shit you're like, so what the fuck were the gates? You're like, wait, so what? Why are there? So essentially 2 gates opened up on opposite ends of the planet, and no one can go near them because you turn into like contractors, I think, or something, or maybe you die. Unclear. But they showed up, and then all the stars in the sky vanished, and then they put up giant walls around the thing so people couldn't just go in there and fuck with them, because they were like, where is it, aliens? Is it the Earth trying to? We don't know what the fuck this shit is, so we're building a wall around it. All the stars in the skies disappear, and now all the stars, that's why there was like that one star where it's like, oh, BC blah 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 just went out, and they're like, oh man, I guess we lost that guy, and then you find the dead body. All the stars that are now in the sky are artificial, and they all represent a contractor on Earth, and when one of them goes out, that means someone just died. So all of those stars get numbered, and then when they figure out who the person is that matches the star, they're able to like kind of track you and stuff. Again, unclear on the whole plot. No one really knows what the dude was doing, but it's like a cool idea. It's just like he made like a plot kind of like half-assedly, and then he was like, no one will ask questions, we'll focus on this other shit. But then everyone wants to know what the fuck. They're like, but why? What? And he's like, shh.
Yeah, they made it seem like a big deal. So
yeah, they're like, he's like, shh, don't worry about that. Look at this. Don't worry about that shit. I feel like that's what happened. But and then there's like the dolls. Remember, every time there's like the spirit in the water, and you're like, that part does get explained later on. You find out fully what a doll is and stuff. But like that chick, she had like the purple dress on, the white hair. She's a doll. Essentially every contractor has a doll. It's like a watcher. They like watch. I don't know.
Okay.
They have like special abilities where like for her, she can use water to like see. So if she's touching water, like if she puts her feet in a river, she can send her spirit out down the river and then like look at stuff down the river and kind of give you like, so it's like shitty Google Maps essentially. If you're near water, she can see you, but if you're in the sky and there's no clouds around, you're fucked. She can't see you. But it was, again, weird.
That makes sense.
Good. It's good though. I like it.
Oh, would it
then there's the black cat.
Yeah, that I noticed that.
Black cat is important.
Twice. Yeah, because it does something almost at the end of the episode. It clearly happens with the black cat, and you're like, okay.
I forgot they don't tell you the importance of the black cat till episode 2, which kind of sucks. But yeah, that cat is important.
A lot of the stuff Chris just mentioned is not in the first episode, by the way, about explaining the gates and stuff like that.
No, it was when the girl was driving the car, like the cop, she goes into it a little bit, but if you're not like,
I mean, she just talks about what happened and when.
And throughout the whole show, that's how everyone talks about that shit. It's like an offhand, Yeah, that's why it's so fucking confusing when you get to the end. You're like, so what? Because it's everyone just kind of like every now and then being like, oh yeah, the wall. I remember when the fake stars showed up. Anyways, let's go catch this guy. And you're like, wait, what? What the fuck? That's like what the whole show is about. And you're like, just tell me. Stop. Yeah. Don't stop hiding your secrets. Tell me.
But, what you think?
Dude, I love the dude with the mask, the white mask with like the line, and he's got like the string. Remember when he was like, and he's who was he fighting? He was fighting.
He was fighting the gravity dude.
Yeah, that was dope. That was a dope fight.
Quick. It was very quick. I wouldn't even really call that a fight. It was a real quick. Gravity man lifts him up. He goes, and then he folds. Like that. It was a real quick thing.
Right.
I just think it was meant to show and explain, because that's the first time we hear of dolls.
Right.
I don't think it meant to be like, oh, this is about to be a fight. It was kind of, because that's at the very beginning. That's like at the very beginning. That's in like the first 5 minutes.
I think it was meant to be like, yo, here's the main character. You'll see him more later. And he's pretty dope. He's like, oh, this dude can fly around. Check this out. He'll stop you. That's pretty dope. I take it you didn't watch till after the credits. You figure out, if you watched after the credits, you figure out who the masked dude is. I won't tell you though. I won't ruin it.
Okay.
Yeah, like literally the credits end. They're like next week, and you see the guy take his mask off, and you're like, oh.
Oh.
You're like, okay. That's who that is. But yeah, and then there's the whole plot with what's his name? I have it, Lee. And he's like some dude that moves into an apartment, and he ends up saving. I forget what the chick's name was. Oh, Lee.
That's what I thought it was. I like that. That's who, because he's the closest person that resembled that guy.
I mean, that's spoiler alert for everyone. Yeah, they're the same guy. He and Lee are the same guy. So when he takes the mask off, he's just a foreign exchange student hanging out. I think he's supposed to be Chinese, or passing as Chinese. Yeah.
Yes.
And he saves the girl from the cops who were chasing her, I think. Yes. Because she's like,
are those cops?
Yeah, they're cops, and they're trying to get her because she was in league with the gravity dude. She remember when he was like, she has the what did she have, like a diamond or something? A package.
Like, I need to get the thing from her. I forgot what the fuck.
Yeah, and he's like, she'll only give it to me, so if you kill me, you'll never get it. And Hiei's like, ha, I'm gonna kill you, and then just kills him anyways. And then so she's the girl, and Lee saves him, and then she gets taken by some other dude who resembles the guy from My Hero. He can like go through walls and shit. So he does all that stuff.
Oh shit! Who is that?
It starts with an M. It's like Miro. I forget. But
I watched My Hero and mad long.
Me too. You and me both.
Watch My Hero and mad long.
I don't think I haven't seen any episodes of the latest season. Ugh.
Random, because we skipped news a little bit, but random. In 3 days, episode 1 of Demon Slayer, the original content with Rengoku, comes out.
I can't wait. I'm pumped.
Oh, does this say everything? Oh, episode 1 and 2 through 7 Mugen Train with new cuts.
Yeah.
Are they dropping everything, or it just starts?
I mean, it just starts. So the first 7 episodes will be the train, and then starting episode 8, the shopping district arc, whatever the fuck they call it.
That's December 5th.
Yeah.
Damn it. That's so fucking far. God damn, that's mad far. Yo. But yeah, so we can get back to
It was a packed episode. They threw a lot at you plot wise in this episode. There's like a lot of shit.
I was trying to catch everything that they were saying.
It's a lot. It's definitely a lot for sure. But I still enjoyed it. I like
it was like I said, the whole concept about Contractors is dope. I definitely think this has potential to have a good story, because there was a lot of the shrouded mystery type shit.
Yeah.
And, like with the wall and all that. So that's why I was like, oh, okay. There's mystery here, and mystery is always going to get people to, and it's not like that concept wasn't whack. It was
it was a good one. Yeah,
Contractors thing is a good concept. So you combine that with the fact of like mystery and story and how are contractors created, and you're gonna get like, oh, okay, I'm interested in this. Like, oh, this has potential. So that's what I saw in it.
For sure. Yeah, no, that's what it's a good show. I remember watching the whole thing and binging it in like 3 days. It was really good. It was a really good show.
You said the first season has 25, then there's an intermediate 4-episode thing, and then the second season has 12.
Yeah. So like 30, what's that? 41 episodes ish?
Yeah.
40 episodes. Yeah. It's good though. It gets good. When the action really picks up and the story starts going, it's really good.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah. Now episode 1 was good. It had enough action and enough like mystery, and then enough just like good enough story to make, I watched the whole thing, so it was good enough to make me go, okay, I'll watch episode 2. Let's throw it on. It's one of those shows. So, what do you think of it overall? First episode.
Hell yeah. I think I'm gonna probably go with the average once again.
Yep. Agreed.
I will go with the average. So I will go with like a B minus.
Completely agree, sir.
There were things there that I was like, oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Was I like this the whole time? No. But I was like, oh, okay.
Right.
It was interesting.
Right. So, for sure.
That's what I will go with.
I 100% agree. 100% for sure. Average B minus B. Makes sense.
So,
there you go.
So, I wonder if there's any more news real quick that we might want to talk about. Hold on.
Dog, holy shit. Have you heard of the new show? I forget what the fuck it's called, but it's the one. No, don't get excited. It's the one of the people get transported to another world, so it's an isekai. And it's the one where the fat kid becomes like a hot skinny kid and the gorilla becomes a hot girl and they fall in love.
No, I haven't heard of
Dog,
that.
I saw like a clip on Crunchyroll, posted a clip. It was of like, it was like love at first fight, and it was like he's skinny and he's got like a fucking, he calls in like a magic water dagger and he like gets the spell and he's like, oh fuck you up gorilla, and then like the spell backfires and fucks him up instead, and the gorilla with like a deep, it sounds like fucking English dub Broly fucking just comes in, beats the shit out of him, and then he's just like, what can I do so I don't die? And he lifts his arms and essentially just does like an armpit stench attack. And I'm like, really?
Oh, man.
And then the gorilla's about to punch him and it gets hit with the smell and falls in love with him and they run away together. I was like, what the fuck is this show? Jesus Christ. Some animes be wild, dog. They really push the line of like, we can make whatever the fuck we want. People will watch it. People will watch it.
For real. No, that's for real. That is 100%.
I saw that clip and I was like, I don't want to watch it, but I know when this show's done, I know I'll end up fucking watching it. And I hate it. And I hate every second that I'm going to watch it. God damn it. Oh, fuck.
Worlds.
Dude, the Unicorns of Love, did they win yesterday?
Got eliminated today.
Dog, why you gotta do me like this?
See, I did it. That's why I didn't text you. It's every day. I'm like, UOL's about to play. UOL's about to play. Just in case you're on the road and you just wanted to put the audio on. I'm like, UOL's about to play.
The first time you hit me up, and I was like, oh, dude, they're gonna win it. And then like 2 hours later, you're like, dude, they got smacked. I was like, I'm never gonna financially recover from this. Holy shit. What do you mean they got smacked? What?
Yeah.
Unicorns of Love is always the team that makes the playoffs and then immediately loses. That is Unicorns of Love. They always make it and then immediately get clapped every time.
And, at least they're making it to Worlds, man. Yeah. That's not easy. So
it's like the what was it? What was that one team? There was that one sports team that like always made playoffs. I forget what it was, but then always fucking, I think it was like the was it Toronto Maple Leafs, I think? It was a hockey team. They always made the fucking playoffs and then always immediately lost. And then they finally won a Stanley Cup, but it took them like fucking 60 years to get it. And they were like, we're always so close, god damn it. That's Unicorns of Love.
Speaking of teams that making it for history, and this actually relates to exactly what we're talking about today. DFM, Detonation Focus Me, today for the first time in world's history, LJL history. I'm just like, I don't know why. I just like them. I just like this league. Like all the leagues have different like things that have like different like things that you see when you're watching the games. Like when someone gets an item, like an item will pop up on the side. Each league has their own interface, own UI, like interface when you're watching the games. Like China's is different from Japan's, North America's is different from Europe's is different from South America's. They each have their own cool little things. Japan has the win percentage rate. Like, at this point in time, who has a higher percentage of winning? I'm like, yo, how do they calculate that shit? Like, you'll be like, the team's percentage will be all the way down here because like they're getting smacked. Like, I'm like, oh, that's pretty dope. So that's what happened today. It was great to see them win.
Fuck yeah.
I'm actually really happy for them. C9 is not out though. We now North America now just has to play a best of 5, which everyone's like, they're gonna beat that other team. But it was just, we wanted just the straight route where we don't have to do that.
Right.
Now they have to fight for it. They're probably gonna win that because they are probably like, well, I don't know. They lost DFM. Everyone's like, it's one of those things where it's like, you guys should be the best team. Like, you guys are the best. Like, stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know you're better. Why are you losing games that you should? That's what it's like. So, but yeah. So that was dope. That happened today. The group B starts on Monday. This group is fucking stacked.
I have Monday off because it's a holiday, so I will be watching all day long. Hell yeah.
Man, Game 1 starts off by playing FPX. That's the world champions versus the champions of the LPL. I'm pretty sure FPX won the championship for the LPL. Man, this group is stacked. RNG, PSG Talent, Fnatic, Gen G, T1, Faker, EDG, Team Liquid, Yo, this group is insane. Like, every team is insane. Like, every 100 Thieves, every team, Mad Lions, they won MSI. Like, every team in this group is stacked. That's why I was looking at our group like, I don't know half these teams because that like certain leagues are bigger. Like the China league is like, and the Korean league are like, they're huge. The European league is huge. North American league is huge. Then like the South American league, the like Turkey's league, they're kind of like they're not like, yes, they're popular. Obviously in that country they're popular. But like they're not at like the LLA and the Oceania.
I was gonna say I didn't even know Turkey had a fucking league.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, Unicorns of Love is in like one of those. It's like Turkish or something.
Yeah, so but like, they rule. So
no, but yeah, no, UOL. Now I've heard of them even way years ago.
Yeah,
so I knew that.
Me too.
But yeah, I'm turning this into a league thing. But so just Worlds is back and it's good. It's good. It's getting good.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's lit. But then what is this? I think I have some news here.
You got news.
Oh, Demon Slayer ended. Oh, we all knew that. Chainsaw Man ended. The
manga, right?
So Chainsaw Man ended. Yo,
I can't wait to buy that box.
Why is everybody talking about? I heard Jujutsu Kaisen manga apparently is fire as fuck. So I think JJK is like gonna be lit as fuck. Like everybody.
I want to like get the manga, but I want to wait till he's done because I know they'll make a dope as fuck like box set, and I want to buy the box set. I know whatever they do, it's gonna be fucking sick. I gotta wait because I want to get it.
JJK is ending within 2022 and 2023.
Yep.
My Hero and Tokyo Revengers. I don't know what Tokyo Revengers is.
I've seen clips of it and stuff. It's apparently pretty popular, but it just the premise didn't really do it for me.
Okay, they already started their final arc. So My Hero and Tokyo Revengers started their final arc. Fire Force entered its climaxes and ending soon.
Yep.
Dr. Stone has entered its final arc as well.
A lot of stuff ending soon.
Yeah. It's like you never want to hear like the ill make. I just want them to go forever. Like that's not.
But unfortunately, if that happens, then we get the unfortunate, terrible thing like with Berserk, where unfortunately the greatest man of all time passed away.
True.
Because he's been doing it since the 90s, and you're like, yes, Berserk, and then this unfortunate, and you're like, but wait,
right?
Now what's the ending? So it's like, yeah, you want it to go forever, but you also don't. Like High School of the Dead, it only has 7 volumes. It only has like 2 arcs because the guy also passed away, and then the people were his all of his partners and stuff were like, we're just gonna stop. They're like, we could, but it's just not gonna be up to what he was doing, and we don't want to ruin it, so we're just gonna leave it at these 7 volumes. Everyone, sorry, which sucks, you know, when that shit kind of happens. So. As much as I wish they would go forever, I'm glad that we do have an ending in sight. So it's not just gonna stop, you know? Oh, God. But
not every show can be Naruto with 500 episodes. Not every show can do that. As much as we would like them to be as good and as long.
No.
I don't know, man. If another Naruto came out, like if another show as good as Naruto was like, yo, this is as good as Naruto and it's 500 episodes.
But here's the thing. Is it 500 episodes or is it 200 and then 300 of fucking filler that no one cares about?
Okay. Let me rephrase what I'm saying. Just another show as long as Naruto. Naruto was long.
Yeah, so it's right. Over 700.
Take the fillers out.
Take the fillers out, and I'm on board.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like not 500 of like, because I skipped all the fillers. I didn't watch the fillers.
Dog, I was at the card shop last night, and this kid Mike was watching One Piece, and he started the episode, and it was like Luffy talking to like these 2 bad guys, and I'm like, oh sick, they're gonna start fighting. I came back literally 3 episodes later. They're still talking. They're still talking, Lawrence. That fight hasn't started yet. What?
Yo, does One Piece have fillers?
Every episode has a filler. The episodes of One Piece are really only like 10 minutes long. Because you have like the song, the here's what happened, some recap bullshit, the ending, like then the actual thing. Like Brandon told me that he skips the first like 5 minutes of every show because it's literally just nothing. Like he says he skips like the first 5 and then like the last 5 minutes of every episode because they're just nothing. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, dude, I can't fuck. And then yes, there's a fuck ton of filler.
That would low key drive me nuts. Like
that's why I'm not gonna watch One Piece. I'm like, I shouldn't. You can't tell me a show like I know One Piece is great, but you can't.
People flame you for saying that. They'd be like, yo, don't do that with One Piece.
But I'm like, you can't tell me to be like, you have to One Piece. Skip the first 7 minutes, skip the middle 2, and then I'm like, no, I'm not doing homework.
I'm not doing that.
I'm not. No. I'm here to watch a show, not fucking play guess where the fuck I have to start and stop every damn episode. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm not doing.
I'm not doing that though.
I do feel you. I do see mad tweets of like people slandering people who are like, oh, I'm not gonna watch One Piece, it's too long. They be making fun of people who be saying that, but bro, I don't care. Like I'm not a filler guy, man. I don't do the fillers. I don't care. Like
I'm okay with filler if it's like Jujutsu Kaisen did good filler because the filler is only but it was 1 episode out of the whole show, and that was it.
Because it's newer age. Yeah. I think most of the filler stuff is older. Those are older animes now. Like I feel like they're coming out of that era now. Like they're
tell that to fucking Boruto, dog. God damn.
Oh my god, there's filler in that too.
Yeah, the first like 100 fucking episodes. Fuck that shit.
Oh my god.
Dog, I told you I gave up on Cat and Dog Holiday, and that was in the episode 70s, dog. Fuck Boruto. I don't care how good it is now. No.
Nah, apparently it's lit now. I don't know.
No, fuck that.
Apparently Boruto's lit now. Like I be hearing like Boruto's
It's supposed to
mad clips and shit. Like, oh.
Again,
Right.
I don't care how lit a show is. When you tell me skip the first 100 episodes, eat my ass. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't care how good your show is. If I have to skip a giant chunk of shit to get into a show, no, not watching it. I don't care. I'll read it.
Feel you. I do feel you.
That would be like, yo, dude, the MCU dog, fucking dope. Start at Thor Ragnarok though. Don't ignore the other stuff. You don't need to watch it. Start at Age of Ultron, dog. Like what?
Like yo,
what the fuck? Why? You don't need to watch it. It's all filler. Just start at Age of Ultron. Like what? Like no.
I do feel you on that. Nah, I'm not a filler guy. I feel you on that.
Yeah.
We can get to the wheel.
To the wheel, baby. Hey, guess what, Lawrence? We got a special wheel today.
Oh, hey. Here we go. Let's do it.
It's a spooky wheel because it's Halloween season.
Hey.
So I got all horror shows on here. And I did actually put on Ghost Story, which is that one you've probably seen the clips where the English cast just said whatever the fuck they wanted and didn't follow the script, so it turned into a comedy. But I took that off.
A couple things on here that I've seen that I have heard of.
Okay.
There are a couple things on here that I've heard of.
I have only seen.
Why do I see another Parasite?
Are there two?
Oh, that's literally Parasite. Oh my. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That counts as a horror. I would say that now.
I've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these shows completely. There's 2 on here where I've only seen the beginnings of them, and the others I haven't seen. So I got a grab bag of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I got some good shit. I really want to watch. I really hope we hit Devilman Crybaby because that show, Lawrence, is the wildest fucking shit I've ever seen in my life.
That show's on Netflix, isn't it?
Yeah, and dude, it's crazy.
Is that the one?
Yes.
Wait. I've just probably scrolled over it.
Yeah.
But all right, what are we calling? Because you're winning now. You're like
I'm winning by 1. Because I got the 3. I got the 3 points last week. You were up 3-1, and now I'm winning 4-3.
4-3.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Neither of us have scored for like fucking 5 weeks, bro.
And then all of a sudden, I just fucking nailed it last week. This is where we're gonna make all our points. We got a nice. There's only blue actually got. Oh no, there's 3 blues. Yeah, there's 3 of every color. There we go. Oh, fuck. What am I gonna do?
I'm gonna choose. For my color, I'm gonna choose because we are in October, so I'm gonna choose yellow.
Okay.
I have seen. Also, for the color, I'm gonna choose yellow.
Mm-hmm.
And for the show, I'm going to choose. I'm gonna let you. You said you wanted to do Devilman Crybaby.
Well, I don't know what I'm gonna. I think
you wanted to watch it. Okay.
I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna double down again. It worked last week. I'm gonna pick Blood Sea green. Blood Sea. That's what I'm picking.
Wait. How does double downing work? So
I pick a show on a color. So you get so if you get just the show, it's 2 points. Just the color is 1 point, and if you get the show on the color that you picked, then it's 3 points.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going for all 3 points again. So I'm going Blood Sea green.
Okay.
I'm going for it.
I'm gonna pick. So I said that my color's yellow. I'm gonna pick. Fuck it, Paranoia Agent. I've heard of it before.
I've heard of it too. Apparently it's really good. Let's spin that wheel.
So yellow and Paranoia Agent.
Hey, what do we got? Oh! Damn, you should have doubled down, dog.
Hey, I'll take the 2 points. I'm in the lead.
Yeah, now you're winning 5-4. Hey.
5-4. Okay.
I've never seen this show, so I have no fucking idea what it's about.
And oh my God, a show Chris has not seen.
I haven't seen it.
Oh man.
I haven't seen it. Yeah.
Paranoia. All right, so this will be a first for both of us. I've heard of this show before.
Me too.
So
I hear about it a lot, actually.
Good things about it. Yeah.
Yep.
I heard good things about it, so that should be exciting, guys.
For sure.
So yeah, Paranoia Agent for next week. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Fuck yeah. And
the squad, we'll holla at y'all.
Have a good one. Bye.